Hello, hello, and welcome back to Death Stranding. It's been a day for me since the last episode. I took a little bit of a break, but we're back in it. Man, I was streaming really late into the night last night, and I ended up oversleeping today because of it. Oop, wrong button. He's still haunting us. Yes, Higgs is haunting us. Man, I am, so thrown through a loop by how the last stream went and how the last couple episodes went, because I thought we were at the end game. I genuinely did. That last area being different, everything about it screamed end game to me. We'll look at what's on the table in a second. Right now I'm gonna but now it's like, okay, go back. I should have known because Pizza Guy, but I almost thought finishing Pizza Guy was gonna be like a post-game content thing or something. But I'm glad we still took the time to befriend everyone in advance, because that means all we have to do now is the final pizza delivery, which will take us almost all the way back home anyway. Excuse me. I got a little bit of a sniffly nose. My niece caught a cold at her daycare, and then I caught that cold. Dude, look at all the fucking crazy weapons. So which one of these is the better weapon? I feel like it's gotta be the quadruple rocket. Unguided rockets. So this is unguided, this one is guided. So it's really, I guess it's down to personal opinion. I think I like the one that has the lock-on more, though. How's our backpack looking? I think we might want to give it a new cover. Switch out for the level 2 one. There we go. Oh man, I'm just like, and you know, I almost love, oh yeah, that's awesome. How anticlimactic that fight ended up being. How much of a fucking bitch Higgs was. Like, it was comedic. It was comedic how much we were able to whoop his ass. And I like that. You know, this is the guy who all of America has lived in fear of. The guy that has left the country gripped in fear and horror. And we just whooped his fucking ass. Like, I mentioned it way earlier in the series, but how is it that this pulls off power fantasy better than the game where you have dragon's blood and a unique magic all to yourself in a high fantasy setting? How is this a better power fantasy than fucking Skyrim? For real? Whoa. Oh, memory chips I gotta load in still. Yeah. Oh, we got the last... Oh, okay, we missed a few along the way. I wasn't too worried about getting 100% of those anyway, though. Now, Aaron Hill... The Chronicles of Arian, Chapter 4, Safe as a House. I did it, Sam. Your safe house is already in waiting for you. Excuse me. I just got to Mountain Knot City, and figured this would be a good time to write and let you know. Man, I was sure I was gonna get ambushed by terrorists, or run into a bunch of BTs somewhere along the way. But nope. Made it there and back in one piece. I don't want to make myself out to be a hero, though. The safe house has already been built had already been built by the time I reached Mountain Knot. Maybe HQ didn't trust me to do the job and asked someone else to take care of it. No, they wouldn't do that. And besides, we didn't have the people to spare. Someone must have built it. Though, but who? Huh. That's weird. Hang on. Sorry, I was blowing my nose and I muted because none of you want to hear that. You know what, though? The safe house wasn't all I found waiting for me. There was a ladder, too. Makes one hell of a difference knowing you're not alone. Cheered me up to no end, I can tell you. Hey, was it you that put those there? Well, if it was, thanks. Kind of feels like we're partners now. Came across a bunch of dropped cargo, too. Thought I could do some excuse me. Do somebody a good turn by delivering it, but, well, it was just too heavy and I'd had to leave it behind. Still, I was riding high. Even got up the nerve to finally try a cryolobite at one point. Not my thing, I've got to say. Ugh. Some porter I met a ways back told me I ought to try and eat one a day. Screw that. Oh, he said he'd drop by the safe house with some materials once it was up and running. I'd wager a whole bunch of people are leaving stuff there for others by now. It doesn't take long for word to spread through our little community after all. Mwah. We're not alone out here, Sam. Don't ever forget that. Stay strong. Well, that was an anticlimactic ending to his narrative, but it's better than him dying. Alright, Wind Farm. I've only seen Amale's hologram. Dear Sam, mind if I ask you a personal question? I heard you're a Strand. The president raised you like you were her own, right? Which means you must have grown up with Amale. What was she like? I've only ever seen her in hologram. I mean, I get it. Security precautions. Can't risk letting separatists and terrorists know where she is, but, man, what I would give to really meet her. To see her in the flesh. Seems like such an amazing person. And that's just from the holo messages. If you ever do catch up to her, I hope you'll tell me all about it. Final request for pizza. My dear Sam Bridges, I write to you with tidings somewhat more weighty than those which you might have grown accustomed. By the time this reaches you, I will have been condemned to the beach, having been rendered powerless by you-know-who. But now that I will forever cherish the memory of each and every pizza you so kindly delivered to my doorstep. Alas, there's a singular blemish upon our relationship. A singular regret weighs on my soul. It concerns the one wish you so cruelly failed to grant me. I speak, of course, of my delivery from Lake Knot City to South. I will readily admit I am not one to forgive and forget. This flaw compels me not to allow you to forget either. Consigning my package to the bottom of a tar lake instead of seeing it to its intended destination was unconcealable act. Headily befitting a professional porter, for shame. Wait, when did this happen? From Lake Knot City to South Knot City. Wait. Is this the motherfucker who asked me to deliver the anti-material bomb? What the fuck? What the fuck? What? Also, how have I not seen Hideo Kojima anywhere? I really thought Pizza Guy was gonna be him. Let's not cry over spilled milk. If you would do me one final favor, I have faith I can find it in your heart to forgive you. I can find it in my heart to forgive you. You must know in yours what I am to ask, yes? Pizza, pizza, pizza. This delivery denouncement may prove a tad tricky for even an experienced professional, though. The delectable delight in question awaits you at the first prepper's shelter, high atop a snow-capped peak. I must it must be transponded, intact, hence to my front door. It certainly shan't be easy. But I have the utmost faith in the man who delivers pizza. Furthermore, an expression of goodwill, I have unlocked the entrance to my private quarters. You may pursue my secrets to your heart's content. I have the honor to be your obedient servant. Higgs Mog. Mwah. What the fuck? I've been delivering pizza to Higgs the whole time? What the fuck? What the fuck? Alright, I'm gonna make a quick decision here. Actually, I was thinking I would do this. Hang on. How can I attach this? Yeah, no, we're not gonna do that. Fucking Jesus. That's such a weird thing to pull onto me, on the player. Are we gonna get a new vision?
One of a kind.
A BB candidate?
Either that, or
a sacrifice?
What the fuck?
A foundation. A bridge.
Well, fuck. Northern Lights. That's wild. Well, let's get building. We need some supplies. Do I have anything stored here? Just a bunch of that stuff. Let's throw this into our utility pouch. Recycle all the piss and shit. Yep. Okay, come on. Alright, let's fabricate some gear for our stealth. I know I'm gonna want one of these. We're gonna go with the, where is the... Actually, maybe I won't want one of these. Excuse me. Oh, is a Hamilton reference? Jesus. Alright, anything else I want? I think a second one of these would be a good idea. Let's go with 5 grenades. Another one of those, maybe? Oh, you know, I want a gas mask on. Oh, no, we're gonna want, heating pads. 4 of them. as well as one of these. Yeah, gas mask. I like the all-terrain skeleton in gold. Yeah. I've already got my golden boots on, right? I'm pretty sure I do. Alright, let's build all of that, and then look at our loadout and think if we want to have anything else. Yeah, okay, I've got my golden boots. Equip that. Equip that. Equip that. Now, am I happy with my gear there? I think I am. He's a theater nerd, yeah. Is there anything else I would want to fabricate? Let's take 2 level 2 PCCs with us as well, in case you want some energy things. And let's craft some more backup blood. And... do I have any shoes on my, my clip? I do not, so let's get some of those and back up. How many... do I still have space in my utility pouch? No, okay, yeah, I perfectly filled it. I just want to make sure we're fully kitted out in anything I could foresee us needing, you know? So let's get some more boots. Just so we have backups in case these chiral boots run out. And I think I'm happy with my loadout there.
Thank you for your contribution.
Where's Buddy Bot at? Hey, Buddy Bot. Alright, let's go. And so let's quickly map out our path. I'm just trying to think about the best way to get where I'm going. God damn it. Bum. And then we follow that road all the way along here up until around... oh, Jesus, game. Game, Jesus, relax. We gotta get to the first prepper to get that pizza. So I think we'll turn off around here-ish somewhere to get up to him. And then, yeah, from there it's a simple trip to the pizza place.
Sam, it's hard. Be advised, chiral density in regions predisposed to strandings has increased dramatically.
Oh boy.
No doubt the beach is to blame. BTs drawn into our world under these circumstances may be affected in unpredictable ways.
Oh no, I don't like the sound of that. Sky doesn't look right, he says. So I think what he's saying is BT zones are going to be even more of a threat than normal. God, we spent the whole 20 minutes just in prep time. This is gonna be an extra long episode for sure. Let me some my coffee while we charge up. God, the vehicles are so glitchy.
I'm heading back east.
Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear.
Man, God, this game. Come on. Go up, up, up. Ooh, this thing struggles in snow, huh? Hang on, curve around here. There we go. Man, I have not used motorcycles much in this game, huh? Just keep going. Oh, Jesus, it really hugged the wall there. Where was I going from here? Thing left, okay. Oh.
Sam, do you copy? I've been looking into Clifford Unger and wanted to share my thoughts. To recap, Unger was a U.S. Special Forces operative whose retirement roughly coincided with the death Stranding. After he left the service, he somehow became involved in the early BB experiments. However, he died before they ended. Now, while the circumstances surrounding his death are not entirely clear, I'm beginning to suspect that these battlefields of his are at least partially sustained by his enduring emotional attachments. Anger, resentment, regret. I'm pretty sure it's got something to do with the BB experiments. That much seems clear given his repeated attempts to steal Lou. Cliff seems to be driven by a compulsion to reclaim our BB, as if that will make him whole again. A compulsion so powerful that he was not only able to drag himself from the depths of hell, but bring a piece of that hell along with him. One thing's for sure, he's nothing like a BT. We need to know the whole story about his death and his connection to the BB experiments. I'll keep digging and let you know what I find, Sam.
All right. Sorry I'm not talking a lot. I'm really enjoying the musical moments. Uh-oh. This has never been BT zones before, has it? Alright, let's cut a little wider. Cut a little bit of a wider turn. Hey, buddy, bot caught up. Alright, come on. Come on, come on. There we go. Oh, fucker, okay. Alright. Fuck. Fuck. Okay, let's just think about the route we're gonna take here. Get it nice and clearly marked up for ourselves. By the time I'm done with that route, I should be in safe zone, I'd imagine. Fuck! Motorcycle, turn! That was a giant one. We're good, we're safe. Oh god, I need a charging station. Why are you turning into the rock wall, Sam? Okay. Woo! Fuck. Okay, we're fine. Let's push it a little further if we can. Maybe we'll find a charging station. We'll have to build one of our own. It's okay, that's why we brought the PCCs. Let's let Sam have a brief rest. And you know what? Oh, hang on, no, I need to like sit, please. Oh, can I not rest here anywhere?
Construction complete.
Alright, let's just get back on the vehicle. Oh, that's right. I can't fucking move cargo while I'm on a motorcycle. There we go. That's a much better loadout. Or distribution of gear. Alright, continuing along. Why did it get rid of all my map markers? What the hell? Well, I know my rough way anyway. There they go. There we go, they're back. We'll stop by at Hartman's lab to build a replacement PCC for the one we just used. Come on, turn. Jesus. Damn northern lights. Yeah, they're everywhere. I wonder if that's a sign of the beach colliding. Because it seems like that's what they're implying, is what we've done is weakened the bounds between our world and the next by accident. Which, damn. Damn if that's the case. That's why chiral storms are going up and everything's fucking up, is because we've been connecting all across the country people to the beach through the beach. So I think what's happened is that's now created this issue of, like, you know, we've weakened the bounds, we've weakened the barrier that existed between the realms, hence why everything's more dangerous. Good way to create an endgame state. Oh yeah, this thing speeds up like crazy as soon as it's not in the snow. Park up here for a charge. Hartman's now abandoned home.
Weapons detected. All clear. 12 minutes less sand border bridges.
Why'd you get off that side, Sam? Come on. Let's make ourselves 2 more PCCs. And I think I'm happy with that as what I'm crafting. Actually, no, you know what? Let's also get another multi-rocket and a couple more grenades. And load all of that onto the truck. Or onto the, you know what I mean, the trike. At the next stop, we might need to... Yeah, we're gonna probably stop at Mountain Knot to repair our trike. So 2. Oh, sorry, buddy bot. This is much less annoying than driving the truck through the mountains, at least. Although it's still kind of annoying the way that it gets caught on certain things and struggles to turn sometimes. Oh! What the fuck? Jesus. Alright, yeah, we're heading in that general direction. This is gonna be fun. Line it up. Boost! Nice. Wide hanger. Stop turning left, dude. Let me go to the only cliff in sight. Oh, if somebody bought suffered a fall, that is 100% his fault. Alright, that was a pretty good drive.
Beginning scan.
The mail said it was the first prepper was where the pizza was left, right? Not the veteran porter? Yep, first prepper's shelter, okay.
Flying ID.
Let's stop up here and rest a little. Hey guys!
All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Hey, wait.
Thanks for the help.
I love you guys.
Thanks for the help. Today's
You're the real heroes.
Thanks for the help.
Taking on the missions that I'm leaving behind as I move forward. Alright. Let's give Sam a little bit of a break. Ooh, not private locker, private room. Dur. And we're gonna call this episode of Death Stranding there, actually. Good little moment to rest off, take a break, you know, gather ourselves for the next stage. Hope you've all been enjoying this nice long episode. Not as long as the last one, but still longer than average. Actually, for this series, it might be below average. Yeah, end cards will be appearing in just a moment. Click on them to continue watching, and love you all very, very much. Ta-ta for now.